My poem, Fallen Soldiers. Dedicated to Worldwide Anti-War Day and UN Disarmament Week, honoring all fallen soldiers and victims of military aggressions. My fellow world citizens, fallen as soldiers or by soldiers, your parents and friends would miss you forever. Most politicians would shed crocodile tears as they attend news briefings and fundraising dinners. Many editorials would use you to raise patriotic fever. Some would honestly write to stop the menace of wars. You can be assured of my heartiest and helpless prayers. I tried very hard as a normal citizen, ignoring personal pleasures, family and friends, to convey peace messages using my voice and pen, informing leaders, politicians, journalists, ambassadors of UN, feeling urgency to save you all from sudden cruel end. But they mostly fell in deaf ears or brought humiliation without much gain. Politicians were not by your side when you were dying in pain. Media analysts were preaching virtues of strategic gains. But my mind was always with you like a concerned family or friend. Couldn't enjoy life wondering why military is not humane. Rest assured, I will keep on dreaming to bring you that day when soldiers don't fight, just exchange flowers bouquet. Posed by Kalki. Isn't everything world blamed Nazis, fascists for has been achieved or committed by US, NATO, Israeli military and intelligence since World War II, including destruction of Serbia and Kosovo as part of Greater Albania? G7 countries are just an alliance of former Axis and colonialists, which will somehow manage to engage peace-loving world to disastrous World War III due to naivety of good citizens, including academics and scholars, politicians and lawyers, scientists and evangelists. Only tyrants can take a nation to war without the consent of the people. The planned war against Iraq without a declaration of war was illegal. It is unwise because of many unforeseen consequences that are likely to result. It is immoral and unjust because it has nothing to do with US security and because Iraq has not initiated aggression against us. Congressman Ron Paul. Iraq War vet pens last letter to Bush and Cheney. I write not because I think you grasp the terrible human and moral consequences of your lies, manipulation and thirst for wealth and power. I write this letter because before my own death, I want to make it clear that I and hundreds of thousands of my fellow veterans, along with millions of my fellow citizens, along with hundreds of millions more in Iraq and the Middle East, know fully who you are and what you have done. You may evade justice, but in our eyes, you are each guilty of egregious war crimes, of plunder, and finally of murder, including the murder of thousands of young Americans, my fellow veterans, whose future you stole. Veteran Thomas Young, who was shot and paralyzed during an insurgent attack in Saddle City in 2004. The pattern of current US-NATO friendly fire suggests they are military homicides to silence otherwise honest, outspoken, true patriotic soldiers who believe in justice and rule of modern military engagements. In each case, the soldier in question was good soldier, outspoken, friendly, about to come home for union or to get married and settle down. 19 American contractors in Iraq who worked for the construction of the largest US embassy in the world were electrocuted while taking shower after finishing the contract. Just before coming back home, They probably knew too much about the security built in to perpetuate occupation. The racist comment of Canadian military general before going to Afghanistan, "We are the Canadian forces and our job is to be able to kill people," only validates the suspicion. There is every cause for celebrating united efforts toward one world. But fellow world citizens must stand tall to ensure that world is not ruled from the underworld with mafia-like covert intelligence agencies, Bilderberg-like secret aristocratic constitutional monarchy, and Vatican-like intruding evangelical supremacy, whose only aim is to continue oligarchy. God bless our world. God bless all consciousness.